Thank you. You're far too kind. Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. Get him, Jay. Who you know fresher than Ho? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like Han G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a hand with no pen? Just draw inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations from these generations? Hardcore, do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. One last time I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise.
Oh, you're not on yet. There you go.
God damn it, man. There you go. Do that to me. Just go an hour and 10 minutes to get silent. That shit.
I'm going an hour and 10 minutes to tell us you're not coming next week. You're disappointed. Now we have to race around all week to try to find someone to say. And then Travis, the week after, is not going to be.
It shouldn't be too difficult to find someone to replace nobody.
Maybe we'll have to go live.
I believe I said when I started this gig that there might be times that
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up! You sound like a wife.
my wife...
Dude, you believe we can still go golfing today? It's so nice.
It's beautiful out there.
Oh, it's not
It
going
really
to
is
snow?
nice.
Let me tell you something. That was a sign of a mild winter coming. Yeah. Mark my words, it's going to be a warm winter.
No.
We said that last year when it snowed before Halloween.
You know what? I really don't give a shit one way or another. I really don't care. What's going to be like Halloween?
Someone's a whining little bitch this
Yeah,
morning.
you're all
I got no
nasty
fucking
today.
sleep, man. My fucking kids had to sleep over at 10. I heard them till 5 in the morning, man.
Superman.
I went down to the basement. There were fucking pixie sticks everywhere, man. I mean, all over the fucking basement.
Speaking of baseball,
Cleveland?
Yo, listen, the tale of two cities, bro. You got Cleveland, like, just laissez-faire, nice and easy, with a manager who, like, knows how to get it done, knows how to relax the players. And in Chicago, they're fucking uptight. And this evening, they could be running with the goats down Michigan Avenue, bro. I really don't see them turning around in 24 hours. I think the Cubs are done.
You don't mean that.
I don't want it to happen. I really don't. I want to see some game 6, 7. But I just think they didn't. Last 2 games, and they've talked about their bats being silent. And I think Friday night really just stunned them. And then last night it all just fell apart.
I have a question for you guys. Did Bob call that?
Oh, yeah.
Did he really predict it all the way through? Yeah,
Did he?
that's funny.
Did
No,
he?
Did he?
I
I
see
don't
what
know.
T-Man's saying. I'm a little slow today. I think Bob really feels like. I think he predicted that and the discovery of Tutankhamun too, didn't he?
Tutankhamun.
Didn't he? King Tut. You guys are a little young for King Tut. But did he pick him to go all the way?
Apparently. And
If he did, I give him credit because that's a pretty good pick. I did hear people saying that a while back. I heard Texas. I heard Toronto. I heard Cleveland, and obviously the Cubs was the easy choice. But
what?
Anyway, let's hear from the young guns now. What do you guys think?
How about Kyle Schwarber though for the Cubs? That was pretty. That's pretty insane to have 5 at bats all season. Which was the first couple of games of the season. Comes back and does what he does.
ACL.
That was pretty crazy.
It's nice, but all goes for naught if they just go down in a fiery blaze tonight.
Well, you can't really say it's like. You could say it's all for nothing, obviously, because they didn't win the World Series. But think about it: 71 years of not even reaching the World Series.
Yeah.
That's-
Listen, I agree.
I feel like that's going to be a step, and then next year, if they don't win it this year, they'll probably do something.
They'll be back again. The fans, I think, were pretty cool last night. They were cheering about something. I'm not sure what it was, but maybe it was Vince Vaughn singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Yeah, probably.
Which, by the way, was a lot better than when Scottie Pippen did fucking jackass.
I'll tell you one thing I'm happy about is if the Cubs are going to lose, at least it's because the Indians are better than them, not because of a stupid error where they could say that they're still cursed or some stupid reasons like that.
Dude, Andrew Miller, 24 1/3 innings without giving up a run until last night when Dexter Fowler hit a home run. That's amazing.
It is. You know, it pisses me off because they always say pitching, and I just, to me, because I know my team will never have pitching, but it just, again. I mean, Clubber was like Clubber Lang, literally last night. In the first two games, he just completely knocked him out.
Kluber's been phenomenal. You see,
Clubber Lang!
Dude, the movement on his pitches, they're just nasty. You can't read it. It's amazing. His sliders, one of the best.
You fart bag, goddamn son of a bitch.
He always waits till we go live.
Fucking nasty, stinky bastard. I personally, it's a little refreshing, I guess.
What the hell?
I mean, it reminds me.
Started a 7-day colon cleanse today.
You
I
started.
feel like you start a different cleanse like every other week. You say it every time.
Like
I started this. I started that.
You started a fart, and it started the whole town stinking. Oh, if you'd only seen that the fart was on me. What's up? Is a bird out there?
Oh, the guy doing the exercise?
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez.
Some fucking asshole riding the log flume out there.
Brian, yell to him.
Well, I don't need to yell at him. He's going to smell Peter's fart any fucking second, man. The wind is blowing towards the bridge. So where were we, man?
Brian, did you hear the news about Jose Fernandez?
Yes, I did, and I was very disappointed that he didn't invite me, man, on that boat.
Oh, jeez.
Because that's the kind of shit that I like to do, man. I like to drink. I like to snort cocaine. And I like to fucking, crash into a giant, wharf or whatever the hell it was. A terrible story, man. Just horrible, but not for nothing, but you could almost see it coming. I mean, you could read through that one like use Neutrogena. I mean, who the hell else could? You just see that thing they crashed into? They had to be. Well, what's that up ahead? Is that a log in the? Look out! I think it's a couple of loons. It's a family of loons.
You know who I actually feel bad for is his teammate Ozuna, because he invited Ozuna out on the boat with him, and he said no. But not only did he say no, he tried to talk him out of going. So imagine if he was successful in actually not talking
because
him out of
maybe he knew what? He knew that they had like an 8-ball and fucking 4 cases of beer?
Yeah.
And he knew it was maybe a drug adventure.
Jose was.
So it's his boat. No one knows who was driving it.
No one knows who was driving it, but Jose was the one that was like
completely smashed.
He was the biggest mess out of all of them.
Yeah,
he was double the amount, almost double the restriction limit for alcohol.
Right.
And
he was
I don't know
he
about
was
the
like
cocaine,
me after
but
my
he had a good
30th
amount.
high school reunion without a boat. I know. It's sad, though. And think of all the shit that they did for him. And
that's what I was just about to ask you guys. Do you think all the stuff that they did for him was, do you think it should never happen? Like, he wasn't worthy of it?
I think everyone's kind of shaking their head now, saying, you asshole. Look what you did. It's like Lenny Bias. You guys remember Lenny Bias? Got signed by the Celtics from Maryland. And he went out that night and fucking snorted a bar of soap, which was cocaine. Pure and fucking dropped dead after signing this huge contract. Some of these guys, they just don't think. They're young and they don't think. I'm old and I don't think, but I have no future, so it doesn't really matter.
Now, I predicted that Jose was going to win the Cy Young Award because he missed basically one more start before he passed away, and he had a great record, a great ERA, great strikeout to walk ratio. So I figured, it's like, all right, let's do a little tribute, give him the Cy Young Award. But now, I don't know.
No, right now it's like a guy on steroids.
And they were talking about, and players were getting all together saying we need to make some award dedicated to Jose Fernandez because of how much he has love for baseball. He did drugs and everything, but he did have a huge love for baseball, and he really did do a lot good for the Miami community. But I don't know if that's because you know how people are nowadays. You do alcohol or anything, steroids, anything. They change their mind just like that.
They do, and because it sets a really bad example
alcohol
for kids, man. It sets a. Would you say do alcohol?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
T-Man caught that. You know, I used to do alcohol, and and look where that got me. It got me here today.
Brian just
PPRN
wakes up in the morning,
radio.
takes a nice shot, and then just takes a line of Coke.
You know, just the other day I went to CVS and bought
Don't
a couple,
judge.
I bought a box of syringes, and then I just took them home, and then I did alcohol. Just shot it up. You know, and that's a problem that I have. You know, most people, they want a shot glass. Me, I like to do it. I like to shoot it.
Do it!
Shoot alcohol.
Did you guys see
That's
that?
funny. You know, Roberto, you're funnier than you think.
Did you guys,
Great.
did you guys see that Cespedes is going to opt out of his contract with the Mets?
I did not.
Yes, I
Do you
did hear
think
that.
he's going to get paid, or
Cespedes.
do you think he's going to end
He's
up
the
re-signing
leader
with the Mets?
of the people.
Right now, he's opting out of it.
He's got every right to, in my opinion.
About, I think it's like $45 million on his contract, and he's opting out of that. So I don't think it's the money. I don't think he wants to play for the Mets anymore.
You think so, T-Man? I don't. Or do
I'll tell you what,
trying
the
to-
Mets,
when
the
you're
Mets
making
would have
about-
done
You
a
think he's
lot
trying to get
better
4 years?
if they just gave Daniel Murphy his money, because look at the season he had.
When you're making $23-24 million a year, I don't think there's really a lot higher that a team's going to be willing to go anymore. That's
You don't think he's worth $30 million because the number they're saying is 30.
I don't think so.
No, he's not worth $30
But he's
million.
not what? He's not 30 for the next.
A lot of
2
players
years,
are
and then
not
25?
worth like the $30 million they're getting paid. Like David Price, Zach
really,
Greinke.
I don't really know a lot about the Grand Canyon. I've never been there, but maybe we could do a show. Maybe we're doing a show from there now. Is that what's going on there, fart bag? I just think that his agent, and let's just be clear here, you know, it's his agent. His agent knows the Mets are fucking nowhere without him, especially with Jay Bruce coming on board and just fucking shitting his pants. The Mets have nothing. Granderson is obviously old. Wright is finished.
Harvey can be done.
I think the Mets have seen the best they were going to see with the pennant. I see the Mets, like, next year, I'll make a prediction now, I see them not even making the playoffs.
You do, don't you?
But certainly without Cespedes, that they won't make the playoffs. Maybe with him they do. I think if he signs again that he'll just start to tank. And the idea of 4 or 5 years, no fucking way.
No, he's about 31, 32 years old. I don't see 4 or 5 years.
I just don't see him back with the Mets at all.
I could see 2. I mean,
Yeah,
he might just need a spark of a new team. And I do have a team that I feel should sign him, and that's the Cincinnati Reds.
I think
they should start all over again. You know, they blew it with Encarnacion. They blew it with Josh Hamilton. Who else? Cueto. Frazier.
Edison Volquez.
Right down the line,
Chapman.
man. Pete Rose. Fucking George Foster. The Reds are just a horrible organization. Take Cespedes, man.
there's a team that'll fill that hole that needs their
Fill a very big hole.
Needed filled, whatever. However you want to
Yep.
put it. All depends. For the Blue Jays, it depends on if Jose Bautista signs back. He wants a multi-year deal. But other than them, I could see either Cleveland or the Astros falling into that mix. The Astros, because they went after Beltran. After he left the Yankees, he was nothing. And the Indians were actually in the mix talks about Beltran, and Astros beat him out for it. So, looking
You
for a
mean the
top
Rangers?
outfielder. Whatever, same thing.
Well, first of all, the Blue Jays are going to get picked apart with like a third grader with a BB gun this year. Everyone's just going to fucking shoot down the birds, the good birds they have. Encarnacion, I don't know. I see them no one wants to play for Toronto, in my opinion, because
False.
It's
I
cold.
won't
That's
play
and
very
it's cold
false.
there.
That's
You don't
very
think so?
false.
They play in a dome.
Yeah, but it's just the whole thing is boring. I mean, the whole place is boring.
Boring.
Toronto's a good
Oh
city.
no! Oh no!
Blue Jays is a boring bird. It's
Did you not watch the wild card game? Their fan base is electric. They're
listen,
loud.
listen.
Like the
intense.
electric
They had
slide?
that.
It's electric?
The
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Toronto had the third highest, or actually for American League, they had the first highest
Boogie, woogie,
Seat
woogie.
attendance.
rate. Over 30.
There's no doubt that fart that Peter did is like a creeper. I mean, I still fucking smell it. First of all, and you guys are probably right about Toronto. Like I said, what do I know? I just look at Toronto as boring.
That's how I can see where you come from because you know what? That's like the way
right,
I
so
used
you
to
think
think
that
of
Batista
Toronto,
signs
but
with them
then
and
after
Corcione?
2 years ago
Let's
when
talk
they
about
started
that.
doing very well, they're a whole different team now.
I think Encarnacion. It's going to come down to the money. I feel
What
like
kind of money
he's
do you think
gonna-
he'll
if
get?
If he signs back with the Blue Jays, it'll be a 1-year deal, and it'll be because Donaldson has 1 year left in his contract.
Right.
If Joey Bat signs back to a multi-year deal, they're going to be like, all right, let's see if we can do this one more time. The big four: Tulo, Donaldson, Encarnacion, Bautista. But I don't know. I see him
Why?
going to the
I
Red
mean,
Sox.
coming off the year he had, why? And Corcione, let's face it, he was with the Reds. He fucking sucked. But the Reds, everyone they get sucks, and the management obviously didn't know how to improve him to the player he is today. But why would Encarnacion sign just for 1 year? It doesn't make any sense to me. Isn't
all
not
about
this
money.
his opportunity to cash in?
all about
Him, I
money.
could see a 4 or 5 year deal possibly, and I think it's he's earned it.
1-year deal. Like I said, Toronto will be a contender for 1 more year.
Mm-hmm.
If he signs back for 1 year, that lineup stays the same.
Okay,
Just about
so
stays the same.
the appeal is going for the championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Red Sox, however, they have an open DH spot. They'll give him the money, absolutely. Probably 4 years. So
Yeah.
that's why they're just a huge attraction. Even there was some conspiracy going on where it said that Ortiz already talked him into making a deal with the Red Sox.
Yeah, I did hear that actually,
Yeah.
because they're like, they both are they can talk that language.
Yeah, they're both
kind of.
Dominican, yeah.
Yeah, and who knows? I guess there's no truth that Encarnacion's ever used steroids. I don't think he has. He looks pretty
Looks
as
the
much
same.
the same when he was with the
Yeah.
Reds. But anyway,
Encarnacion.
what else about baseball? Because I'm already bored with it. Frankly, I'm kind of psyched for football. But
Might end tonight. Fox at 8 between the
I
Indians
like
and
I
the
said,
Cubs.
it is going to end tonight. And,
Did you see how much the tickets dropped?
fucking Fox, between Joe Buck and then panning every fucking
Joe
nook and
Buck is
cranny,
awful.
every
Penn and Teller.
every nook and cranny of that fucking crowd, and show more depressed faces. What do you expect? We just spent.
What do you mean?
fucking
What do you expect?
$20,000.
What's your problem, man?
We just spent
What
$20,000
the fuck is your
to
problem?
watch our team get our ass kicked. Of course, you're gonna look depressed. Put the camera on that guy there.
Over here.
Yeah. And it makes sense. The price.
I made all this
You know
money.
what? Not for
I
nothing, they
lost.
should give away the seats tonight. They should just be free.
Same.
Let somebody fucking invite a stranger onto their rooftop.
Check 1, 2. Oh boy.
What do you think, Peter? You just came
I
here
think
to
I hate
fart up
fucking
the place
windows,
today?
man. Fucking fuck.
You hate windows.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that about?
Fucking update.
Update?
So
Yeah.
we're down.
I think so. Yeah, we're down.
Oh, you mean no one's even hear what the fuck we're saying right
No,
now?
Who
Just
the
went
fuck
down.
watches hockey?
I know.
Well, I'm going home then.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Lucky you did it before Matt did, right? Fuck.
Are we alive?
No.
Ah.
No, we're live, but it just sounds like